Hi and welcome. I'll wait for a few moments till some people join the room. This evening I'm going to be doing some tarot cards. And hi Taylor, nice to see you. I'm going to be doing some cards using the Fantasamagoria deck. It's my favorite deck of all time. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. I feel like I'm going to be pulling cards for each individual sign and then answering questions a little later, okay? Today I was working on an abundance spell for people, an emergency abundance spell. So I'm just finishing up that video. I didn't have too much time to finish it up, so hopefully after this reading I'll get it up online for you guys to have a look at, and I think you guys will like it, and you guys will be able to work with some energy to bring in some money for yourselves, okay? Everybody likes that before Christmas, right? Okay. All right, so I'm going to go through the astrological signs, and at the end I'll answer some questions. So in the meantime, think about what you want to know, and as your signs come up, think about things that you want to know, because that will help me read off of the cards what you need to know. And also, if it does not, as these are general readings, whoever needs to hear the message will hear it. Sorry for the little spiel ahead, but I have to kind of say it. Sometimes somebody else needs to hear a message a little bit more important, and that's just the way it goes, the way my guides work. So if you want, though, afterwards, I'll do my best to answer questions afterwards, all right? Okay, so beginning with the sign of Aries. Let's see what's going on, what the dance is between your shadow and you. So, we have the Empress and the Three of Skulls. Just want to show you the cards first. Okay. This Three of Skulls, I feel that, what I'm sensing here is, Aries, is that there may be some promises that have been gone on in the last little while. And I feel like you're trying to live up to some of these promises. But, I kind of feel like it was made on somebody else's behalf. Like somebody said you would do something and you're sort of committed to doing it. You may have a habit of actually like doing things, overly doing for somebody else right now. I'm going to pull out, so guys, this is under 18, you guys have to leave. I'm going to be using the sexual magic tarot cards. So there is nudity in it, and so anybody under the age of 18 has to leave. All right, so with Aries here, I want to see what's going on. This is a little bit like interesting. All right. So with the Empress energy, I feel like there is desire here with the King of Wands. I kind of feel like this came up in this morning's reading. I can't quite remember, but I sort of am sensing a similar energy. But it seems to me that you are contemplating seriously somebody within your life here, Aries. Now, the shadow aspect here is that there seems to be some sort of dominance over you. I feel like they may have, I'm using this metaphorically, like cast a spell over you. Like they sort of keep you deadlocked, okay? They keep you in a way that is under their power. So I feel like you're kind of struggling here. And the interesting thing about this is that you have the Empress card here over top of the King. And so with this, that means that you're going to be the one that is in the more dominant position, like emotionally and mentally. So you're sort of teaching this person's arrogance that they need to take it down a notch. I gotta tell you. And this it feels to me like soulmate energy. And now this could have to do with business. I'm sensing kind of strongly that it does, but also it's reflecting in relationships. It's going both ways. All right. I want to pull out the Crow Tarot and see what the Crow Tarot has to say, what the message is from the other side to resolve this. I kind of feel like you got it, but oh, look at this. Another 3. Oh my gosh, the cards are falling everywhere. Sorry. So, you have some, you know, I gotta tell you, maybe what this is about is that you're seeing through, I kind of feel like you're seeing through as the Empress, you're seeing through some sort of past, like I feel like third party situation. I'm going to tell you, this is what I feel. And I don't feel like it was like, you didn't have a committed relationship with this person, but they kind of wondered why, but they're the ones that went off and did something with somebody else instead of putting energy in with you. So I'm sensing here that, here Aries, that this is ending. This energy is ending now. Okay. The message, I feel like clearly the message is that third party situation is ended and you're supposed to move forward together. Okay. I feel like there's a togetherness here. They may feel a little like overly thinking things. Your partner may feel a little overly thinking things here, Aries. Okay. That's what I'm sensing. They are, you know, what's interesting about all of this, the mirror image that I'm seeing here is you do the same thing, but they do it to a higher degree. So you're like, damn, like I got to stop doing that. And this person's definitely got to stop doing that. So I think you put your foot down and you're like, okay, what, like what's going on here? Like lay the boundary down. That's where I'm sort of sensing. Okay. So that's what I have for Aries, that you're laying boundaries down. And that seems very healthy to me. The shadow aspect is I'm going to tell you, I feel like it's confusion. Okay, so you may have a lot of confusion about what's happening for real. So you could easily be having conversations with, like deep conversations with somebody that you're very much on the same plane with. So I feel like things are going to work out fine in a good way. You may feel a little like things are tumultuous right now, but everything's going to be okay. You'll see by Christmas time. I'm going to say this too. Like the shadow period, the Mercury retrograde, the ending of the shadow period is like today. So we're going into very blessed states. This last little like energy of the shadow of what we have to contend with is why I did this series. So this evening. So that's what we're kind of contending with and what we have to sort of let go and move now forward into some really expansive energies. So I'm excited for everybody. Okay, so now moving into the energy of Taurus. You have the 3 of Scepters. So you could be planning a trip here. Your site. Oh, look at you have the Empress as well. Interesting. Well. So you have the 3 of Scepters and the Empress once again. And I feel like you're planning here, Taurus, a trip, possibly like over the winter. I definitely feel next year, over like before the spring, you're going away. You're settling energy. Like I feel like there's a warm. You're going somewhere warm, possibly for the most part. You know, some of you. Maybe going on a cruise as well. Okay, you Taurus may be planning a cruise. Now let's just bring in the sexual energy. See a little more what's hidden here. Going a little deeper. You may be going away with somebody that you really kind of adore. You know, to tell the truth, I think they adore you and you adore them. My goodness. You're being a little patient with this energy right now here, though, Taurus. I feel like there's a lot of love coming in for you. It seems to be very balanced. I have to tell you, I feel like you've been through a little bit of the mill, and what's going on is that you're able to balance this. So this tells me 2 things. One of them is that you've stabilized your finances in order to have a vacation. Second of all, you've met somebody to actually go, by the time like this comes about, you've met somebody like within the next few months that it's developed into some deeper, really like true love here. That's like amazing. You know, I kind of feel like that other person might adore you more than you adore them. And you kind of like it. I feel like you kind of like that, Taurus. I kind of feel like you like that little bit of upper hand power. I don't know. That's a little interesting. So let's see what the Crow Tarot has to say for you, Taurus. All right. Temperance again. You have 2 Temperance cards. So definitely coming into receiving energy. There may also be a little hidden energy that you don't know about here. Like how deeply this other person, I feel, likes you, and how much they really do want to go away like on a trip, and they'll contribute as well. I feel like financially things are going to work out, and they contribute as well into this. So if I were you guys, Taurus, if this is something in your sights, a vacation, I feel like this will help you like fluff off the cobwebs from all this year, and like just go out, celebrate, and leave everything alone from this time forward, and then like go on vacation. I feel like you're working hard in between, of course, but you're meeting people. You're getting things on the roll here, like financially and romantically. That's exciting. Okay, so now we're going to go into Gemini. So think about the things that you want to know about, and it may come out within the cards. You know, it's much better to give the angelic energies direction. Sorry, the cards just all flipped around. It's much better to give the angelic energies direction so that we can pull down exactly what we need, right? Rather than, you know, I feel like a lot of people want a lot of energy like given to them, and there's no effort on the other part. So I feel like here that you guys are like understanding, putting effort, and where it is that you're going to be placing your energy. This is interesting for Gemini, where you're going to be placing your energy. Very important for you, what's going to happen to release specific energies, I feel. Okay, so you have here the 6 of Skulls and the 3 of Grails. So I feel like there has been betrayal for you here, but you know, I'm going to tell you, Gemini, that this is past. I feel like you're like over this. You're really, or I feel like, you know, this is still in your face somehow. I don't know, like maybe this is like a friend, or maybe a friend has betrayed you with your ex, or I'm sorry if that has happened to you, and I'm kind of picking that up. I'm actually having a hard time like talking. I feel like here, Gemini, that you have been deeply wounded by this, and there are scars around here, and I feel like you know here that you are you've healed past this, but there's scars. You know, there's scars still. So let's go a little bit deeper than this. Oh, Nicole, that's nice that you're here. You're about 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good. This is like for the night owls, right? It's a little early morning for you, but that's good. Okay. Oh, wrong deck. Okay, so the Sexual Magic Tarot. Anybody under the age of 18, away you go. You're not allowed here. So you have here the Ace of Wands. You know, I'm going to tell you, I feel like the ex is maybe really loved you, and like took things for granted. I feel like they see now. I feel like possibly, I'm going to see something else here, but oh, there it is. So yeah, oh, there it is, Sun. So I feel, look at this. Because you look, this is interesting, Gemini. Because you have actually released the pain of this, even though you're scarred, you now get the Sun. You get the goodies. You get what you wish for. I feel like a lot of you are going to have relationships if you're not already, I feel like Geminis are going to tell you, I feel like you got relationships that you want. They may be just beginning. You know, I feel like the Sun is just coming in. And when this alignment comes in with Jupiter, I feel, and Venus, I feel like this is going to to really come into alignment really strongly for you. And this person is not happy really, with themselves. That's why they've done what they've done. And this other person, I feel like, is close to you that maybe has done this with your relationship. I feel like, this betrayal, I feel like they're going to have to contend with their own karma with that for a long time. You did your job, and you're moving on now. So I feel like here, your wishes are really, really important right now. So if I were you, I would be wishing about what I wanted. And I do feel like it is about like romance and healthy. I feel like you guys are like thinking about like jobs and what you're going to do to improve or possibly change your job. It might not be a bad time for you to be like sprucing up your resume, and possibly like in the, I'm going to say like January, February, I feel like there's possible positions for leadership. I'm going to tell you, I feel like some type of leadership energy coming in for you. So that's exciting. Yay. That's really great. So let's see what else the message is here for you from Crow Deck. You've got the Empress. My God. So you are really receiving, like, this is full receiving energy. There, like I said, there's hidden things that you don't know. This is Empress energy. There's hidden things also that you don't know, but I feel like you've mastered this. You got this. If I'm telling you, prepare your resume, people. Geminis, prepare it. Maybe I said prepare for a reason. Maybe you need to adjust something on your resume. Look it over, fix things that need adjusting. I feel like, get a second opinion on this, okay? Get a second opinion on that. That's going to help you. But this is also going to help you in your love life as well. It's going to give you something more to, I feel like, offer into a new relationship. Yay, yous. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning because I am tired. I've been up since, I don't even want to tell you how early I was up. I was up at midnight, like last night, midnight. Okay, so I've been up for like almost 24 hours now. I'm a little yawny, but I have energy to do this. And if I yawn, I apologize. You guys will forgive me, right? So now I am on Cancer. I'm going in order, everybody. I will get to the later placements like Sagittarians and Virgos in a little while. I'm on Cancer, and then I'll go Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarian, Capricorn, and Pisces, okay? All right. And then I'll pull cards for individual questions, if you guys like. So, now we're moving on to the energy of Cancer. And guys, don't forget, if this resonates with you, don't forget to like it and love it or comment and all that good stuff, okay? It does help circulate energy for other people. It's a way of paying it forward, and donations too. It's a way to donate, tell you the truth. Okay, so the Devil and the Magician. Whoa, wow. Well, Cancer, that's very interesting. So you have mastered here something that is ascending over something that has had grip over you. I'm going to tell you what I sense here is a past relationship. I don't feel like it's addiction. I don't feel those things necessarily. Not that it couldn't be that, but I feel like not necessarily. I don't feel like these Cancers, this group of Cancers is dealing with that. I feel more like, to tell the truth, this is somebody past. I feel like past relationships, somebody who has tried to have dominance over you. You have mastered now how to handle this. And I feel like you're really growing through, like the last shadow aspect, like I said, of this planetary alignment right now is the releasing of what doesn't serve you anymore fully. So I feel like this past relationship is what you are releasing, and you have mastered the energy of this person. They're no longer able to manipulate you. I feel like maybe they may have had like money hold over you, or you didn't want to fully engage in separation. But I'm going to tell you what I feel is new love pulling you to be into what I want to say is like into the correct relationship. That's what I want to feel. So like there's no more time to contend with anything from the past. So if there's any unfinished business from past relationships, like it's like you're going to clean it all up. And this energy that is draining you, you're coming to master it for sure. And so the sexual energy now, I'm gonna tell you, I feel like it's pulling you to face the music with this, and to stop worrying about money and to go towards the soulmate energy, which is going to help build. Like you may take a little bit of a loss there, Cancer, but I feel like I feel like it's worth it, because I feel like it's supporting family, and you may not agree with your ex or do whatever, but like so what? So what? You're moving on with your life. That's what I feel like. The draw is like that you're being pulled towards correct soulmate energy. So Cancers, you're going towards that in the right manner. And I am feeling soulmate energy, because look at what we have here. We have the 8 here of, I can't see that, 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords means that you're cutting out anything that is draining you. You're no longer like willing to I feel like you're like the Cancers here are no longer willing to kiss someone else's ass. That's what I feel. And you've done a lot for this person who never appreciated you, but I feel like now you're going into correct movement. I feel like, I'm going to tell you, you have the upper hand also, Cancers, within this relationship. When you look at this, I feel like that this person that you are going towards is in the receptive energy. And I'm going to tell you something else too. This person from the past is onlooking, and they do not like that you have moved on correctly. They thought that you were going to be enslaved to them, and you're like, yeah, no, no, you're over it. You're over it, and whatever power they had, and I'm going to tell you, I feel like maybe the use of children they've used as pawns, or they just wanted what they wanted. I don't know if they, in like definitely tried to overturn things. I feel like they just wanted what they wanted. And I kind of feel, going to tell you that they're with someone else, but they're still not content. So the discontentment is not coming from you, it's coming from within them. And you have to really understand that. Okay, so that's what's going on there, Cancer. And I'm going to pull out a message for you, Cancer. And I'm going to see what this message is for you. I feel like there it is. Temperance. Okay, so you got Temperance. So the last card, the last group did as well. So Temperance means that you are playing your cards right. You are being patient. You have done what you can. You are now sitting back and watching this person sort of observe you, and you're just kind of moving on with your life. You may be entangled. I am kind of sensing that children here are like this is an importance to you, but your ex isn't like mentally, they're not developed in ways that are moved away from greed. I feel like they're just really striving after finances in a way that's just hurtful for people, rather than coming from your soul spirit and expressing. I feel like, Cancer, you're doing that. You're expressing from the soul spirit. So it's like starting to flow finances a little bit. And then the greed comes in from the other partner or the past partner, and tries to get that all the time. And they so much that they're like pulling this energy away from, trying to pull it from the new relationship. They're really trying to interfere. I don't think that they're really doing it on purpose. I have to tell you, I feel like it's like psychological. People do all kinds of weird stuff in their minds on the astral planes, and in their subconscious, I want to say. Let's put it like that, in their subconscious. So, they're definitely pulling away from that. They're cutting out that, they were involved. That was soulmate energy for, excuse me, sorry. It was hard to connect, to disconnect from that person, because they were soulmate, but that soulmate was not fulfilling contract. So this Cancer, you Cancers have a choice to leave now. You have every right to leave and move towards another soulmate that is going to fulfill your energy correctly. And I feel strongly that you are doing exactly that. And you are patient. You're patient. You're mastering this. That's phenomenal. So bravo for you doing all that shadow work, guys. That's the end of it. You're moving into this soulmate energy. You know, I can hardly wait until I stop. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever stop doing this, like pulling these shadow cards out for people. There's always that, but there's times when it's really intense. And right now it's very intense because it's like the last little bit that's releasing, you know, that before we can ascend into higher soulmate energies. So Cancer, that's what's happening with you guys. So that's amazing. That's really great. All right, so Leos, this is for Leos, rising, for Leos, moons, Virgos, Virgos, my goodness, where'd that come from? Venus, I meant to say, and your Jupiter signs, you know, if you know your placements, that's always beneficial for you. You'll get like 4 aspects rather than just one of your sun sign. And you can also listen to your partner's readings and signs. It's always helpful to know where they're at and what they're contending with. And it kind of gives you some compassion, to tell you the truth. It puts you in their shoes. It helps you feel their energy a little bit more. Even though it's in your face, sometimes somebody from the outside spirit can come in and say, oh, and then you kind of go, oh, I get that. You know, so it lets the person between you and the person live the life that you need to do. So that's pretty amazing. That's really great. Excuse me. All right. So Leos. You have the 2 of Grails. So you guys may be a little melancholy. I'm going to tell you not about a relationship, but about the feeling of being with someone. That's what I'm sensing. You may be feeling a little melancholy about being with someone. Now, the someone that you were with had third-party situation. I'm feeling like the shadow aspect of what you've been through is that somebody has fooled around on you, and I feel like there's been signs and you've ignored them. And so you stayed with this person for sake of understanding strength within the family unit, okay? I'm going to tell you here, Leos, that I feel like in the past, you have moved past this, and you are moved into wanting correct relationships here with the 2 of Grails, but there is something going on here that you haven't completely released everything. I feel like you think you have, but there's something hidden underlaying. And what this is, it's gonna leave now. You're gonna really get it in the next, I think between now and Christmas, you're gonna really understand what I'm telling you. I feel like you're gonna understand, and I feel like you're gonna say, like, you know, you're worth much more than somebody fooling around on you after you've given them everything and then they did that to you. I feel like, wow, you know, like that's pretty bold and pretty arrogant of this partner of yours. And I'm gonna tell you, they regret what they've done. I feel like they know true love, but this person in the past, Leo, is like trying to inject themselves back into your life, but you know, it's because you're getting back on your feet again. You know, you're getting to the point where you're just contending with things correctly. So you do have an option here for okay, so you have the Queen of Pentacles. So guess what? New relationship means that you're going to receive financial security with the other person. The other person's also going to have financial security. That's really great. You know what? In the past, that didn't happen so much. You were taken advantage of in a lot of ways, and one of them was financial. And so this person expects you to continue that, but you're not going to. I also feel here, look at this, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And oh my God. No, sorry. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Chalices. So with the 2 here, you have true love coming in, and you have financial abundance along with it. That is absolutely amazing. I really feel that is amazing coming in here for you, Leos. So the message through the Crow Tarot is, let's take a look and see. Let's see what the shadow aspects of what you're dealing with is to get what you want. Look at this, strength. You have shown a lot of strength to get through this energy. Do not turn around and look back to it. Release any energy as it comes into your mind. Release any thoughts of this past relationship as it comes into your mind. There's lays the healing going into a new sexual relationship, a new romance. I feel like it's really hot and heavy, going to tell you. There's a lot of passion, and I'm really excited for you for that, because I feel like you have been feeling lonely. And I don't even know if lonely is the right word, maybe just alone, you know, and you don't particularly like it. So you're like having going out and experiencing different things, having new friends around you. I'm definitely sensing that. But like, I feel like there's friends that are, one of them is like definitely romantically inclined towards you. So that's really lovely for you. And you have the strength to carry this new relationship. The other person may not be as strong as you. You know, I'm going to tell you, I feel like the other person may have possibly like some kind of chronic illness they contend with, or you also may be dealing with stress, but I feel like you're overcoming something like possibly like depression or something like, but you know, I'm going to tell you, this depression is from this past person that has tried to inject themselves in a horrible way into your life, and what they have done to you. You know, they just keep coming at you. They don't get it. I don't know. Maybe, you know, there is such a thing as praying to the angels of stupidity to lift stupidity from people. I'm not even kidding. Just saying. I don't know. Some people with age, it's like their mind goes in a really strange way. I don't know. And you are sort of contending with that from the past. But you do there, Leo. So that's good. So Virgos, 1 second here. I need a drink. Wow, this, you know, I'm going to put this back. You know, okay, if it comes out again, I'll take it. But that's the Three of Grails, so third party situation. I'm not feeling a very celebratory situation. Sometimes it's celebratory and good friendships and that kind, but I do feel here, a Virgo, that there has been third party situation in your past. So let's just see. It popped out, but I'm going to shuffle a little deeper and see. I didn't take it. But that could be from very distant past. Whoa. Look at this, Temperance. My God, how many times are we going to get the Temperance card? You guys, obviously the theme of this whole reading should have been not me and my shadow, but Temperance, okay? Maybe this is the whole key here that I'm feeling for most of us, is to have patience here right now, because we're just at that verge of letting everything go. My God, like it's today, okay? The energy shifts today. Right? So tomorrow you're going to sleep and you're going to wake up and you're going to feel a little lighter. So you have the Two of Grails, you have relationship coming in, you have definitely burnt up. I'm going to tell you, I feel like some of you have metaphorically burnt up in the cauldron of Mother Gaia, the old energies that have stung you here. What I'm sensing here, Virgo. And I feel like you are definitely moving into something very passionate. I also feel like this is a little bit secretive right now. I feel like Virgos, you may have met somebody. If you have not, probably within a 2-week period, I'm sensing that you may meet somebody. I feel like possibly over internet. I'm feeling like energies up over the internet. You know, I'm going to tell you, you're calling in your soulmate. I feel like you call this person in, and when you do, they're like, I feel like they're familiar to you, or they say you're familiar to them. Yeah, look at that. So they're very comforting towards you. I feel like you're comforting towards them, and they're comforting towards you. That's really lovely. I have to tell you. I was a little bit concerned that maybe you might not release everything, but I got to tell you, everything is released here, Virgo. There's nothing holding you back. And there is, look at this. Oh my gosh. So you have the Eight of Chalices. I got to tell you, you guys may be moving into like really deep committed relationships. It may start out slow and for the first little while, it may be slow, but I feel like emotions come very fast. Virgo, I'm going to tell you, if you're male, you may want to like put things to a deeper level, like moving in together, or like commitment of like ring. I see like rings. I don't know about engagement, but I do see like a ring. Or like jewelry, and it's sparkly, like a diamond. I gotta tell you, I feel like engagement ring, but it's not. I maybe promise ring, maybe more like. And I feel like maybe some of you also here, Virgo, maybe something to do with the army or being deployed. Wow. Okay, so you know what? Be careful. Just know that your souls are blessed. And I'm going to tell you that you need not worry. Like I feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing on your soul purpose. And I'm going to tell you something else here. I feel like this past relationship would have pulled you off your soul purpose, and I do feel that you are doing something here on. I'm going to tell you with the Father Council. I don't know what this is, but I can tell you something along the lines of working with the army is working like with the Father Council, protective council, over the people. So like on mass scale. So you're holding that energy for this person. So whether you're male or female, I feel like you're doing this for like community and within relationships. This person tried to hold you back in the past, but the new person now coming in supports you fully with this. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like possibly some of you, the partner may travel, the ones that I'm talking about, like that are being deployed and that sort of thing. I feel like maybe partners somehow, some of you may have partners go with you. Some of you may be going for like long, like years or something. So anyways, I don't know. That's very specific, so that's what I'm feeling. But definitely moving into soulmate energy. And I got to tell you, I don't know how long this is going to last, this soulmate energy, but I do feel like there's no, this is interesting. I got to tell you, there's no set limit for this. I don't understand why I'm not seeing the ending of this and what's happening in the ending of it, but it doesn't feel bad. It feels like peaceful, like it was supposed to end. I don't know, like after a period of time, like I'm seeing like a 10-year energy. Now this isn't for everybody, guys, but I'm sort of seeing like for some of you, you could be caught. I don't really know what's going on there. So so maybe a personal reading is maybe more up your alley for this particularly, to find out what is the sort of ending energy of the 10-year cycle. There's something about a contract for about 10 years. So you could be like moving and then maybe moving back, or like, moving far away and then another country even, and then moving back. There's many things that could be happening that could not be showing me, because number one, you guys maybe not have made a clear decision in your life here, Virgo, about what you want with this yet, because you really haven't experienced it, and you're kind of up in the air about possibly going deeper into it. And so maybe some of you may come back, some of you may stay. So it's like an up in the air thing. But I do feel some of you are moving a little far away. So that's a little interesting. That's pretty specific. But if it isn't about work, apply this where it resonates. Okay, so it could be to do with work. If you're not in the army, it could be just to do with your work. Okay, or it could be with a partner's situation too. Keep an open mind, because it's general. Oh, look at you, have the Emperor as I say that. So I definitely feel like this is the masculine energy. If your partner is a male Virgo, then I do feel like this is about them. If you are a male Virgo, this is about you for sure. And you're putting projective energy. If you are a female Virgo, I feel like now you're going to put energy out towards a true love. And I'm going to say that maybe at first they may not be so receptive. Like they are, and there's good like sexual chemistry and talk and energy and things like this. But I feel like it's going to grow. Okay, maybe they have to heal a little bit here, Virgo, from from the past, or you have to heal from the past still a little bit, from that little sting that you received. Possibly you may have been dealing with a Scorpio. I can tell you something very like stingy. They're not happy. When they're not happy, boy, everybody's not happy. And I feel like the next relationship doesn't do that. So you're tempering energy, and you're projecting forward moving energy. So if you are a female, you are also going towards the relationship that you want as well. But I feel like the masculine energy has more like they do it quicker. Maybe that's more the words I want to say. They do it quicker. Okay. So now Virgos, let's see what is in the cards for, oh, sorry, not Virgo, Libra. See what's in the card for Libras. We just did for Virgos, right? Yeah. I am tired. Okay. Whoop. Okay. So Libras, we have the Daughter of Scepters. And we have the Empress. What is going on? So a lot of truly receptive energy, mastering like different stages of reception. I got to tell you, I feel like some of you here, Libra, you know, you may have overgiven, someone may have overtaken. I feel like you have kind of played the field a little. I feel like you've had serious relationships, and I feel like some of those have been taken away from you that you really truly loved. I feel here that you have mastered and experienced many different energies within relationships. And you are now starting once again. I feel like there's something new here for you, Libra. You know, you don't come out unscathed as an Empress, right? You don't come out unscathed. You do have a cross to bear here. Like when I look at this card here, you do have a cross to bear. I feel like you're going to be giving a message to your partner about possibly some of the pain that you have experienced, because I kind of feel like they're okay to receive it, because you do it in kindness here, Libra, I feel. And they need to know maybe the depth of what you've been through to some extent. I feel like they kind of know, but you need to like voice it somehow. Oh, look at that. Yep. You have the Queen of Wands. You're definitely going to voice your opinion about things. And I got to tell you something. There is something going on sexual here, I feel, with this Empress energy. When I see these two together, there is a sexual energy, a component here that you are going to express to your partner that you've not expressed before. Justice also. Look at this. So you have your own card. You're going to come into balance. You know, right now you're carrying this cross, but yet you're I feel like going into the next stage. So I feel like you're going to go into a very playful stage here within relationship. I feel like you definitely are starting a relationship, committed, and they are really receptive to sort of exploring things with you. I feel like this is about exploring sexual times together. I feel like you have more time with your partner coming up this next little while. Let's see what else the message is here. They may like to watch you like I don't know, I'm kind of seeing like I don't want to get too into the sexual aspect of it, but I kind of see that they like to watch you, hang on, dance, and they like to watch you take your clothes off, things like that. I see all that. Look at this, a star. They feel like you're everything they could ever wish for. I'm going to tell you, they feel very excited by you. Your partner really adores you. Got to tell you, that's really lovely. I mean, who doesn't love that, right? In relationships. So you have really overcome this aspect and released all past things. There was a time that you couldn't kind of release things, and I feel like now you do. You absolutely do. You know, I feel like maybe you thought you did before. I feel like you suppressed it though. You didn't really release it there, Libra. You suppressed it. Now you really do release it. Okay, so we are going into the energy here of Scorpio. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so guys, this is talking about you and your shadow, right? So what you guys subconsciously are trying to bring to light in many aspects within the evening times, the things you think about in the evening. And so I feel here you're thinking about a love relationship. I do feel that there was a time, possibly, you know, since this is about shadow work, I feel like this was something in the past that you really wanted, and it just wasn't right. You know, it was like an illusionary sort of relationship that you thought was the bomb, and it's not. You thought, you know, it was soulmate energy. I feel like they fulfilled the contract, and that's it. It's done. And you're kind of wanting something similar now, and I'm going to tell you, I feel like it's kind of coming in. With the lovers here, with the moth energy, the moth is drawn to me, so I feel like there's death. You're really releasing this love. There's too many thorns in this rose. That's what I get. Too many thorns in that rose. You've been cut too many times by it, and I feel like you have definitely put yourself out there with this impurity, and they just continued taking from you. That's what I kind of feel. And so now you're like not in that mode anymore, but I feel like the love has come into balance. Oh, look at that. Lovely. The love has come into balance, and you're going to get the wishes that you want. And you know what? They snooze, they lose too. I hate to say it like that. Oh, look at this. Some sneaky energy. Look at, they're watching you. They're watching you with a new partner here, guys. Your ex, the one that you really adored, you know, the one that you released, the one that you like did everything for, the one that they took for granted, everything you did. I gotta tell you, they're watching you now as well. Somebody else got this. I can't remember which card it was, but they're watching you here. I think it might have been Gemini. They're definitely watching you, and they're seeing you. And I kind of feel a little stalkerish energy, to tell the truth. Like maybe a little bit of maliciousness. I don't know why I sense that. Maybe because the fire in his hand here. I feel like they really, really dislike that you have this passion in your life and they don't anymore. And you know, before they didn't have the passion, they just kept trying to rob it from you as well. I'm feeling that strongly here. And you have now held your energy enough that you're able to bring in the fortune that you want. So the wheel is turning towards the love that you want correctly. That's kind of really exciting here. You know, someone is maybe more a little on your intellectual plane as well that you meet. That's what I feel. And so hence you can have like great passion. And you know, you know, Scorpio, I got to tell you, what I feel here is possibly that maybe this person may have videotaped you and you and them making love without you knowing it in the past. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I kind of feel that. So just be cautious, guys, of who you're with and things of that nature, okay? So the message here, oh, look at this. You have the Three of Swords. So definitely this person has hurt you, and you are not to be going back into that energy, is what Spirit says. I mean, you know, they may try to tempt you with some vampiric energy. They may try to glamour you with their vampiric energy, right? And I do feel when you look at the truth of what this is, look at the differences. One of them has dark hair, and the other person, I don't want to say ginger hair, even though in this card it is. I kind of want to say they have like more blonde. They may have like streaks. They may have like, or even gray. I don't know. Maybe they're older, you know, like grayish. Anyway, so I feel like they're lighter colored hair than the person who is spying on you, and so like they're seeing the passion, and they're hurt too. Now they're feeling what they did to you. They're feeling what they did to you. They don't like it. Well, you know, you're not doing that on purpose. I feel like here, Scorpio, you have come clean and said our relationship is over, but they didn't really believe you because you may have gone back and forth so many times. But now, Scorpio, you're like, nope, I'm done. I'm not going back into that. I'm just not. And I feel like possibly the other person was creating codependency for a long time. And you finally got your strength to break away from that. Congratulations to you, Scorpio. That's a really tough thing to work through, and I feel like you've been struggling with that for a long time. Yeah. All right, so Sagittarians, let's see what's going on with you guys. Okay. Strength and justice. Well, so I am seeing some hidden things here about signing paperwork. I feel like something is presented to you, but I feel like, you know, it's not quite what you want. You may counteract what is happening here and go for a higher number, I feel, and force the point. I feel like you have the correct degree, and you can use your power here within this. Now, I am sensing this is within something to do with money, a personal issue that is possibly, it's not to do with love or a relationship, I don't feel. It has to do with something else. It has to do with, I don't know, like, I gotta tell you, like something to do with like your base, your home base, or your structure, your structure of something here. Okay, so let's see. So justice to me, I got to tell you, when I look at this card, I'm really drawn to her blade. And the blade here, I feel is covering and protecting the sacral chakra and the root chakra. So your creative energy, your creative forces, your strength, your power. And I feel like this is angelically I feel like you're angelically guided through this dark period, I feel here, that you've been through, Sagittarian, and that you're coming out of now. I'm going to tell you, I do also see like past life connection with Atlantis energy. Interesting. You may have had past life experience with this person in the past. They may have won in the past, but I feel like now the true karma and justice is coming through. So there's something hidden here that's coming out financially that you gain, and you protect that, and your Kundalini energy and how it comes into the spirit. So you're going to take something that is you're getting a gift. I'm telling you, you're going to be getting a gift, and this gift is it's divinely guided. Something's been cooking for a while here, and I'm going to tell you, romantically, I feel like you're going to be swept off your feet. You're going to be carried away. Look at what how strong this man is carrying this woman away. And I feel like, whether you're male or female, I feel like the love, that's the strength of the love, okay? That's the strength of what you're going to get carried away with. And you have strength and justice here on top of it. So whatever's coming financially, I feel like there's going to be a turnaround. I also want to say that I don't feel like that coming in right away. I feel like I feel like there's going to be like the larger amount. I don't know why I'm saying this, larger amount come possibly March. I don't know why I'm saying, but that's what I feel, what I'm told. That's what I hear. You could be dealing with like a Dan or Dawn, or I don't typically get names, but that's what I get. Dan or Dawn, something like that nature, Sagittarian. I feel like they're going to help you. Like more than likely that person's going to help you somehow. They're going to help you with this justice situation. So let's see what the message is here. So there is a ending of a cycle, but look at this. You have death, you have justice, and you have strength. So something is coming finally to an ending. I'm going to tell you, I feel like you've been patient and watching. Instead of reacting, you're acting at the right moments. You're not just reacting to everything that's going on. And somebody else now is seeing that strength that you have, and they see you, I feel like, carrying on with your life and manifesting things that you want. And I got to tell you something else. Sagittarians, you guys, I feel like, may have gone through a period of where romance hasn't been so great, but right now it's like abound, and like you guys may be like sore, like I don't know, that's what I'm sensing. I don't know why all this energy is coming through, but it sure is. So I feel like, this energy, take breathers in between your lovemaking there, okay? Take care and do some self-care other than that. Okay, so I mean, it's fantastic and it's great and it's fun, but also has some care. I feel like you've gone through a traumatic period and you're coming out of it, and there's lots of like financial flow and good loving coming in too. That's exciting. That's really good. That's nice. I like that for Sagittarians. Okay, so Capricorns, you have the Eight of Scepters. So you are definitely cutting out energy. Ace of Grails. What I sense here, Capricorn, is that you may be cutting something out too quickly that could grow into fruition. So watch, if you're starting a new relationship here, Capricorn, watch that the energy that you're a little more patient. Or either that, or somebody that is like really the first sign of something, you just cut them out. I kind of feel that. I kind of feel like regardless of what I'm saying, the first sign, you're just like, no, I want what I want. I'm cutting out anything unhealthy for me. Like, look at this. That's all. Like, you kidding me? Yeah, I'm going after what I want. I want my divinely guided gifts. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like, I'm done waiting. I want my divinely guided gifts. I've worked hard. Please, can I have my divinely guided gifts? I'm ready to receive my divinely guided gifts. So that means like divinely guided gifts, like I feel like sensing in money. I feel like cutting out things that no longer serve you in relationships. People that have been draining you within relationships. I do feel that is something that is definitely ending. And I'm going to tell you, somebody has tried to drag you here, Capricorn, into like multiple partners, that kind of thing, to maybe save something. I don't know. But I feel like, you know what? Nope, you're cutting that out. That's not the way you feel that a relationship is going forward. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, so look at this. When I say this, you could be dealing with an Aries as well. But the energy is inverted here, so they're not mastering something here. Somebody may be trying to come back in your life, Capricorn, and in an unhealthy way. So I'm going to caution you to look for signs of like anything that is not. I want to kind of say like with your plans, within the financial plan, anything that is stopping you financially, I feel like you're going to cut it out, especially financially. Okay, so you have the Three of Cups here. So I do feel that possibly here that you can be going out and celebrating a lot. I'm going to tell you something. I feel like there is offers here coming in that you refuse of different sorts of sexual energy. So I feel like here that you may refuse this kind of energy coming in here, Capricorn. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, you concentrate on loving one particular person and building something upon that. And I do feel like you have a lot of family around. I'm going to tell you, possibly you could be looking after like loved ones, more loved ones than like your children. I don't know. That's kind of what I see. Interesting. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Aquarius. I hope everybody's doing well this late evening. So, Aquarius. Okay. You have the Nine of Scepters. That's good. Oh my gosh. And the Magician. Listen to me. Listen to me. I've been saying for a while, this time, manifestation is really, really important. Think about what you want. I feel like you especially need to write down what you want. your goals with work, your goals with relationship, your goals with family, your goals with money, your goals with other people's money. I feel like that's real important for you somewhere along the lines here. I feel like your connection in, you have to really connect in with like good people around you, like happy venues over the holidays, doing exciting fun things. And I feel like this is where your energy is going to master and come in fully. So there is energy about whatever it is that you want. You have a wish period that you're going to manifest what you want. It may be to the lesser scale, the lesser degree, and maybe not what everything you want, but it's going to be a lot of what you want. I'm going to tell you, I feel here, Aquarius, like, that's incredible. Can't believe that. That's crazy. Look at these cards. Do you see what I see here? Doubles, 2 magicians. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me here, Aquarius? What? 2 magician cards and a lower energy of getting the energy of whatever you want. So that means you haven't fully thought about what you want yet. So if I were you, I'd be fully thinking about what I want. Your manifestation, the 5 of Pentacles, is going to be phenomenal right now. My God. I wish I was an Aquarius right now. Kind of tell ya. All you got to think about it and it's going to manifest. Think about what you want. I'm telling you, vibrate with the things that are going to be healthy for you. And don't think about, don't be distracted with other synchronicities, okay? Look for the synchronicities to where your direction is going. And I do feel like some of it's within love and some of it's within work as well. For the most part, that's maybe the more important. Resting time is over. This came out inverted. So the message here is to get off your fanny and do what you need to do. And I think you guys all know what I'm talking about. You guys all have plans about something that you need to change and you are not changing it and you need to do it. I definitely feel that. For the most part, I feel like if you guys are in relationships, it's stable and good and productive and healthy. And I feel like that's where your energy needs to be. But you're the one right now that may be feeling a little bit down. You might also want to check things like your vitamin intake, I feel. Yeah, so like a good, healthy multivitamin for your age group. Go to a health food store, guys. You know what? This is your health. It's worth it. Buying one, maybe expensive vitamin, so what? You know what? You don't eat properly all the time over the winter. You don't get as sick as much. You don't, you feel better. There's all sorts of things that go on, so just go do it. You guys are getting everything you want. Just go do it. God, I love you, Aquariuses. You deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. I feel like you guys have worked hard, and I tell you, maybe you're just really, really tired, but now just give it a little extra time till the end of the year, and the goodies will come in for you. I really feel that. Okay, so we are now on to Pisces. You have the Lord of Knives and the Hangman. I'm going to tell you that I'm feeling like a move here, Pisces. You may want to move, but there is an energy of standing still and watching. I feel like you're observing something in and around you still. You may not have control over this move. You may be going into this move blindly, but I feel like you do it, I feel like whatever is holding you back, this Hangman, I feel like you overcome it, because this is moving away from the Hangman, so the energy goes like this. So this is moving away from the Hangman. And you're no longer going to be stuck, Pisces. Wow, because you know what? You guys have been stuck for a while. Like, really. Between you and Scorpios, you've been really stuck. So let's see here. What else is going on? Whoop. Yeah. All right. So there is somebody in your environment here, Pisces, that you are offering, I feel, that you're offering love to, but it is not reciprocated correctly. And I feel like there is love here that is unrequited, like pulled back away from you. And the Hangman, you're watching and seeing something here. You have the 3 of Chalices. So I feel here, I'm going to tell you what I feel is that there's third-party situation. You may be actually in love with more than one person here, Pisces, and you're really caring. Well, maybe not being in love with someone, but I feel like you love more than one person, but you're not in love with both. You love one person. You're trying to move towards that, but I feel like you may feel a little stuck right now. I also feel here, Pisces, that you may be dreaming specifically of one person sexually in a very sexual manner. And I do feel like you want to be with this person again. I feel like you're not with them and you want to be with them again. And I feel like you're also in a relationship where you're giving everything your all to, but it's not being what you want. It's not the similar love. I feel like you're missing that true soulmate love. And I feel like that person might have walked away from you in the past. And, I'm going to say it's like you equally hurt each other kind of thing is what I'm seeing. Look at that. So I'm going to take these because I just feel like I should. Pisces, I feel here like you have like you're thinking about things in the past. And you've put the fight down now. And, I'm going to tell you, look at this. The 10 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? So you're working on finances more. I also feel like the person that you're really, truly, your soulmate partner is working on finances correctly. And that may have been what you were waiting for, actually. And what... you may be moving towards this is really strange. What I'm picking up here, Pisces, is that there's soulmate energy that you should be moving towards, but what you're actually moving towards, you're moving away from the soulmate energy and moving towards this, the person who doesn't love you correctly. I don't know why you're doing that. That's got me dumbfounded. Maybe it could have to do with maybe this person who's the soulmate. You may not feel that the money is correct and that that needs to stabilize a little bit more in your life before you can move towards what it is that you want with soulmate energy. And I got a kind of feeling like you got choices here. You may be happier more with the truth, with the soulmate, but I feel like this is also soulmate energy that could grow into something good, but I don't know how content you are at this moment with it. That's what I kind of feel. Maybe you're just not content with yourself, and everything else is reflecting that. You may have things to contend with that you may feel stuck in and unable to move through. That's what I kind of feel here, Pisces. So this is the time that that whole energy gets left and you're moving through it. And this is really the last part of the shadow Mercury retrograde period of discovering what needs to be left alone. Okay, so now I am going to go into individual readings for people. I will not stay on for a very long period of time, so what I want to do is scroll up. Just give me a moment. I'm going to scroll up and see what people are asking, and I will do what I can here to answer questions. And I don't even know if everybody's in the room still. All right. Whoops. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am not going to scroll up again. What I'm going to ask you guys to do is resubmit your questions, please. And remember that if you guys called in late, there are other people before you. So, try to do it respectfully in order as best we can, okay? So please go ahead and ask whoever wants to. I didn't really see who was started off asking, so you guys go ahead and figure that out and go ahead and ask whoever was asking first a question, okay? So I'll wait for I'll shuffle until you guys ask. Okay, so there's 5 people in the room. None of you is... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Maybe I just had to wait a little bit here. Maybe my internet's a little delayed tonight. So, Christy, how does Eddie really feel about you? You know, I'm going to tell you something. If you're asking how, oh, look at that. I did. Okay. So if you're asking how somebody really feels about you, it could be curiosity, but I feel like, you know, honey, that, like, I don't know if this is the right relationship for you. If you're asking, it's like, there's something wrong there, first of all, or something off. Or it could be with you where you're not feeling secure within yourself. I have to tell you, like, I'm kind of sensing more, like, I gotta feel like you want more of a commitment, and the other person you're sort of watching to see whether they're loyal or not. You know, you really have to see and take them at their face value. Trust is an interesting thing. You know, if you trust yourself, then you're going to trust your partner. So you have to learn to trust yourself fully. So if you're feeling something's off, you're going to know something's off. You're going to come to the person and you're going to say, listen, this is what I'm feeling. You know, is there any truth to this? You're going to be able to have that adult conversation, you know, and is it ever easy? No, but you have the adult conversation. That's kind of what I'm sensing. So you may do that, hon. You may do that. You may have that kind of conversation to see like what level you're at. But I do feel something. I feel like you should wait until the new year. I don't think you should do it. I feel like if you wait, they may come to you, and it might surprise you. Just give me a second here. Yeah, look at this. This is the second time this came out. This popped out before, and then I put it back because it just kind of flipped over. So you may be definitely starting something deeper. And I do feel like this is a very blessed union. So I feel like you have to trust and let things develop naturally. It may not be going as quickly as you like, but I feel like new year, it will definitely come into something more than what you have now. So that's really good. That's good news, okay? Okay, so Christina, am I on the right path? Okay. You have the Fool. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what you're involved in. If you are, I'm kind of sensing some sort of healing, like you may have like your third eye beginning to awaken and open up, and I feel like there's something very new that you're starting. If you haven't started it, it's going to start soon. I feel like possibly January or something I'm seeing. Oh, hang on. You know what? This may come on quicker than what you think. Queen of Scepters, and yeah. Okay, so I gotta tell you here, I feel like you have mastered something special here, and you really want to present something out. I gotta also say that I feel like there is past, something has gone on in the past that has stopped you. I feel like possibly non-support in relationship, and I feel like now you have done something here that has pulled yourself away from this. You may think about something in the past that distracts you from I'm going to tell you from like something you want to manifest. And so I feel like you need to let this energy go fully whenever it like pops up. You know, it pops up, have your like upsetness, and then let it go. So I'm not sure what that is all about, but there's that. You know, I also don't know something else here. I also feel like possibly, I don't know, honey, if this has happened to you, but there's maybe loss of something here. I feel like loss of, I don't know, of child or... Man, I'm sorry if that happened to you, but I feel like you've contended with this and you're healing past this. So that's like the shadow aspect of things, of where it is that you need to go. But I am feeling like with this Queen of Scepters and the Fool, you are definitely starting something in a good way. I just want to see something else here. So you have the Ace of Wands, yeah. Watch for messages of feathers. I'm going to tell you. And I'm also seeing something else. I'm seeing like dogs. There's something about dogs and like synchronicities with dogs. I don't know what that is, honey. Those are your messages, and that's what I have for you. Okay? Whoop, I've got cards flying here. Hang on. There it is. Okay. It seems to me like you're on the right path. You've had a fight though. And I'm going to tell you, like, it feels like maybe you didn't think you were on the right path because it seems like a struggle. But I got to tell you, I feel like you are. Okay, Nicole, darling. Okay, so I will see what's going on with you. You have the Four of Grails. The Daughter of Knives, and the Two of Knives inverted. Seven of gold, of Grail, Seven of Cups. Okay, so I gotta tell you here, there's something about your energy that you've held back here. There's something you're holding back. You're beginning to cope with something that is hurting you. I feel like here with the Daughter of Knives, there's the beginning stages of something that you have been, I feel, look at. So the Two of Knives here is a decision, but the decision, this came out inverted. So there's no clear decision yet. You're at the beginning of something. I'm going to tell you, I feel like you're sitting and observing here. You're watching, you're trying to read the signs of what's happening. Okay? So that's what I feel. There's something about reading the signs. I got to tell you also that there's something vampiric around you. Like there's a person around you that is pulling your energy right now, pulling on you. And you're sort of catching it, like nipping it in the bud, I gotta tell you. And that Two of Knives, you're not making a clear decision other than looking and observing right now. Nine of Skulls, concentrating on manifesting your best you. And I feel like having the correct mental disposition. So, like if there's stress with work or something, then that gets released. I feel like this fluctuating energy is not going to fluctuate so much anymore for you. You may have had lots of fluctuations. Nine of Wands, look. This is beautiful. So you're coming into energy here where you're being nurtured and you're able to give love. I feel like you really adore somebody here. And the energy, you're looking eye to eye. You're looking, but yet you're cradled in them, you know? So this energy is very sweet and loving. So something has happened here where there is some vampiric energy and has pulled you away, where you have to sort of sit by yourself and come into your own. And you're trying to figure out, like, what the heck's going on here? And I think by the full moon, you're going to know something different. You're going to come into this nurtured, and supported place. Look at that. Look at that. Strength, the Fool. Oh my God. Kidding me? The Strength, the Fool, and the Nine of Pentacles. So, the Nine of Skulls and the Nine of Pentacles. I kind of get here, like there's great strength within this unity, but there is a little bit of travel, number one. I do feel like traveling is important. Something has to be contended with. I feel within the partner. I feel like you also have to contend with something. So there is like a little separation here, but there is magic coming in. There is a relationship coming in. There's strength in this. So somebody has put something into play to bring the two of you together. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like, you know, you really need to not give up hope if you are. I feel like this is destined from past life. Nothing that either of you are going to do. One person may resist the soulmate energy at first, but it's okay. They're going to come around. You'll see. I feel like just observing, watching, seeing, accepting, allowing people to go their separate way will bring this in. And right now, look at, you're going to feel like this, but is not forever. You're able to get out from amongst this sword and you're able to move forward. You know, I'm going to tell you a little something about being blinded. When you're blinded, obviously you use your senses extra, right? So when I was in training with martial arts and working with under the Dalai Lama. We were all trained by the bodyguard, the person who trained the bodyguards for the Dalai Lama. So his name was Hideto, and he taught us that we are to move around the room in what's called doing Qigong. So like with a partner doing Qigong, and moving around the room in blindfolds. Okay, and so this, like closing our eyes and then opening them, closing our eyes, and went on his command. And so we got so good at it that we were able to flow in rooms full of people and weave in between each other. And I'm going to tell you, this blindfold, you're able to move through this energy. It's not a restriction right now. You're in that observation mode. Remember? Look, I shuffled the cards, but I'm going to see if I can find it quickly. You're in that observation where the woman is like looking into the bowl, gazing, watching, observing right now. You know, that's what I'm kind of feel. Yeah, there it is right there. The Seven of Grails. So you're just about to come into something really of fruition. So do not like concentrate on the negative, but concentrate on what's coming and what is at peace. And so I feel like space right now is really important. And oh, look at this. The lucky Lord of Scepters. Whoops. Throwing it. Oh my gosh, really? Wow. Anyways, the other card, the other one where you're looking into the thing, this is moving towards you. Okay? So he's going to move towards you. Be patient, darling. It's going to come. That's what I feel. Hang on a second. I got to undo myself here and pick up that card. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I could reach it with my foot. Hang on. I'm all tied up with cords. There we go. Okay. All right. So I hope that was helpful for you, honey. So you want to know, Danny, if somebody is cheating on you. Okay. Oh dear, cards everywhere. Again. Okay, so I gotta tell you, I do feel that there is something going on here behind the scenes that is not healthy. And I'm going to also say something else. I don't feel like it's happening now. I feel like it's happened in the past. Like I feel like this is something that has happened in the past that she is not doing anymore. And the reason why I feel that is because I feel like there has been pain caused by this, and you guys may have already talked about this and gone through this already. So this is not something that's going on right now. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I feel like that she's concentrating on you and developing with you. Now, is everything perfect? I don't feel. But I do feel she heartfeltly loves you, okay? So I do feel possibly something in the past, but not now. Okay, that's not now. She has actually, there has been some talk and some conversing over this and some sorrow over this. And this is not something that's continuing in her life. It's not what she wants, but she does. I'm going to tell you, she wants a correct relationship. And if you're not going to like work with her on certain levels, then she's going to offer this cup to someone else. That's fact. That's what I'm seeing. So there is something there that you have to work through. Let me see. Just see here. This is interesting. A lot of queens here. And the priestess. Okay, so what I'm picking up here is there is something from her past that she has had judgment on. And what you don't know, she is hiding something that is causing her to have this great judgment upon who she is with right now. And she's been very hurt. I got to tell you, she's been very hurt in the past. And you know what? Maybe sometimes, you know, with people, they live and learn, and they've done things that have not always been correct in relationships. But I feel like she's done that. She's mastered something here. here, but she is hiding an energy. She's holding, I don't want to say hiding, I feel like holding back, because in the past, I feel like that she's been very hurt. I gotta tell you, you know, if you create a safe space for a woman, they're not going to want to be looking elsewhere. I don't even feel like she is right now. I gotta tell you, I feel like she's trying to concentrate on what's actually happening with you and her. I want to use the sexual tarot magic here just for a second to see something a little deeper. Okay. Listen, you know, I'm gonna tell you, I pick up here that, like, when I first looked at this, I feel like your woman is having like unrequited love here. But I don't feel, if you think she's with someone else, I don't feel like this is with you. This is with someone else that she's turned her back to. Okay. And I feel something here too. I feel like you have made her an offer, like a new offer. And I feel like there is growth here, like spiritual growth. So if you can, I feel like if you can release that old energy, then you will do fine together. Okay. But you have to learn trust. I'm going to suggest something. If you guys are really seriously thinking about getting together, you know, talk stuff out. See where you're at. I can't tell you to be with someone or not be with someone. I would never do that. But I will suggest that, you know, this may hurt you or that may hurt you. And I mean, if you can't talk to your partner about this, I feel like truthfully that there has been something gone on in the past, and she needs to contend with that within herself of what commitment level she is with you. Okay, that's where I kind of feel. And also you with her. She may not feel that you're so committed to her and acting out in that way in the past. But I feel like, you know, she knows more that you're committed and you know, anyway, so I feel like, you know, you guys got to talk about that. That's what I feel. You know, there's real no yes, no. I feel like you guys got to talk about it, you know? But yeah, I feel like maybe in the past she has, but not now. Not now. Okay, Jenny, is my love life going to get any better? You know, I'm going to use the romance angels for you, Jenny. I'm tired of those other cards. And I'm just tired. Hang on, Nicole. I haven't got to you yet. I didn't read your other thing here. So, chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction, Jenny. So you must really like somebody. Oh, look at, you have soulmate, strong magnetic attraction. Oh my gosh. You deserve love. Oh my gosh. The one underneath that was getting to know each other, but it didn't quite come out. I kind of feel like you haven't met this person yet, to tell the truth. You keep holding the energy of this because this says very clearly that you deserve, look at this, new love, you deserve love, soulmate chemistry. So you may be meeting someone that you may not feel that reciprocates energy, but they do. That's what I'm feeling strongly here. They do reciprocate this energy. You have to know that you deserve love. There's a lot of chemistry. They really, truly like you. Look at this. Oh yeah, your love life is going to improve. Ace of Chalices. Oh yeah. They may be extremely adventurous within a relationship. They may be like kind of normal sexually at first, but then I feel like they get really, really adventurous with you. And I feel like there's a lot of fun with that aspect of your life. I'm going to say, like, maybe your partner may not be well at first. Like, there's something with his health. Maybe his diet isn't the best or something. And so I feel like he's working on something with that. He may be like contending with working on his diet. like changing foods that are better for him. Okay, what is this? Okay. He may have a ex-partner that is still interested in him. I feel like, though he only has eyes for you, I gotta tell you, the other energy is done, and you're moving into soulmate energy. Like I can't make that up. Like this is crazy. Look at this. Like look at that. It's moving right into new love, and look at. Like, that's pretty clear that all of these cards are saying everything is good. The only one thing that I see is that he may be contending with an ex that still wants him. That's it. So that's pretty good, you know? Yeah. Why is he cold? So you're asking Nicole, why is he cold? Oh. Okay. Let me just see here, Nicole, for you. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, wow. Seems to be a lot of energy trying to come out here. You have the Three of Wands. And so there are some obstacles to overcome about Jay being cold. I feel like there's something about meeting a target at work, and I feel like they may come in. Oh, look at this is interesting. So you have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So you guys might be like working with, I feel like struggling with settling something at work. There's projects at work. Oh, look at this. Another Ace of Wands. Imagine that. Look at, then oh my God, look at all the aces here. Well, what the heck are you doing at work, girl? You're like making money here. You're doing really well. So I feel like whatever it is that you're concentrating on, like this is like really good. I feel like what the issue is that you guys are need to concentrate on work. The other, he is, for sure. Oh, look at this. Knight of Pentacles. Concentrating on work. You guys are both having to do that right now. And I feel like possibly the frustration there is that through the separation, because you have responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like you guys got responsibilities. But it's not going to be like this for long. I feel like it's not going to be like this for long. Whatever, like you guys are going to like do really well financially. I got to tell you. I see like, I'm going to tell you, I kind of see something about like buying a house, flipping it. And I feel like you might do this 4 times or something. And I'm seeing something along the lines of like in the future about like renting out houses, or I don't know, something like there's something about real estate there. Boy, oh boy, like whatever you're getting into, there's a lot of like obstacles and stuff, but it's like set up pretty good. Like this is good. This is good news. Oh, look at this. You're going to, honey, look at. You're overcoming. You win the victory of this fight. Look at the star. You get what you want, okay? Whatever it is that you're wanting, you're going to get it right now. Concentrate on this star. I don't want you to concentrate on anything else except for the desire of what you want. Go on YouTube, meditate about what you want. Clearly hold that in your mind's eye in the next until like the new year. I'm telling you, you keep working towards that and you'll see. I feel like by Christmas time, things are going to settle down. There's something coming in for you at like around Christmas time with this relationship. Okay. Definitely. I feel that. It's going to be before. Don't worry. I feel like you need to not worry about that. And just like let him come to you is what I feel. Okay. Yeah, Nicole, that's you. Sorry. Am I still cutting it? I did read you, Tony. Yeah, I did. I think you're one of the first ones that I read. I think. Oh, darn it. Something about the ninth. Look at what comes in for the ninth for you, Nicole. This is great. You're making a clear decision. Tomorrow, you're making a clear decision. Yeah, tomorrow you're making a clear decision. It's going to be fine. I'm going to tell you, you're going to be fine. The couple, you guys are going to couple in, okay? Don't worry. I feel that. And at work, I feel like you're going to know intuitively what to do. It's going to be right. And I feel like you detach from any of the drama. You observe, okay? Okay. Madison, is your relationship going to last forever? Let's use the romance angels. Okay. You're welcome, honey. You're very welcome. Whoop, there we go. It is safe for you to love. Look at that. Yay. You're very welcome, Nicole. I hope that was helpful for you. Maybe PM me tomorrow if you have, like, later if you want, if you feel up to it, or sometime during the week, okay? Yeah, I'll try to send you something as well. Okay, so good luck today to you, okay? So Jenny, I feel like, oh, sorry, I forget what was that I was speaking with. Sorry, Madison. Look yes, it is safe for you to love. Look at this. This could be the one. Let's just shuffle a little more here. So I feel like you're asking about soulmate energy, whether you're going to like have soulmate energy. It does seem to me like at this point, this is what you're supposed to be doing. It is safe for you to love. This could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. Absolutely. This energy here is like open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is, you know, like shifting into divine union energy. And look at this. This is a suggestion for you, hun, to love yourself first. Very, very important to self-care, self-nurture. You know, like that's what makes you magnetic, right? Like if you do things to make you interesting, if you do things to improve your own, like what you feel, your own soul expression is what I feel. And so when you're doing that, I feel like that is what makes you magnetic, really magnetic, okay? So you may be working on that. You might, if you're very well, could be working on that. I don't know if you're married, but you got honeymoon and you got heart-to-heart conversations and you got an engagement. So if you are not already married, then I do feel like this is going to a deeper commitment. You are having heart-to-heart conversations about the depth of your relationship and where it's going to be heading. So it is definitely very safe to love yourself first. It is important that you love yourself first. If you do not love yourself first, it's as simple as it is, you cannot receive and give love. So you have to measure yourself correctly with that in order to have this work. Look at this, romantic feelings and express yourself. This is, look at the same similar cards keep coming out. So I do feel that this is definitely an energy that this could be the person for you. And I feel like you need to love yourself first. So important. I cannot express this. Otherwise, you would not feel safe to love. Okay. If you're not feeling safe within this, whether it's going to last forever, then you need to definitely work inside yourself, because nothing truly lasts forever. Number one, you know, we all pass. We all do what we need to do in life. And there are times of separation or whatever the situation is. But I feel like with your heart-to-heart conversations, you're going to have that romantic love and grow into the divine unions that you want. So that's really great. That's good news. But rest your fears. Did I feel rest your fears? I feel, oh, pardon me, excuse me. Wow. I feel, hun, that to tell the truth, I feel like when you rest your fears, that you're able to tap into a freer energy within the relationship. So that's really exciting for you. I'm happy that you have that coming for you. Okay. All right. So I think that is it for the evening. Thank you for joining me, everybody. And I hope you all had your answers. If not, please catch me another time. I'm going to be going live, I guess, again on Wednesday at 10 a.m. and then 8 p.m. And I most likely will be answering questions mid-afternoon, just doing like a free, full, full-on reading kind of thing for people, question period, okay? So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this evening's energy, and we'll see you again sometime. Get some good rest or a good day wherever it is in the world you are, and we'll talk to you later, okay? Love you guys. Bye for now.